figures. Again, this is what we have to do. If we continue to think that this market is being run by people who trade through Goldman Sachs, we're fools. The people who are active are the people trading the retail, they're trading the cruise, they're trading the airline, they're trading the low-price oils, and it's fun for them. And I think it's great. A lot of them use margin. There's big margin calls coming. But the market became fun. Now, I think the reality is, and David, I think you know this market well, fun is good when the stocks are going up.
Always. And
right.
then it doesn't become fun. Or, well, back in the day that I recall most lucidly, of course, was the late 90s, the dot-com craze, where we would sit there and talk about valuation. And by the way, stocks just continued to go up for
right.
years in the face of what was seemingly no business plans in many of these companies, no path to profitability, Jim. I only bring it up because back then I'd actually get hate mail that was in the mail.
Yes.
Now, of course, it's Twitter. People don't even use email anymore. It's mostly Twitter that we see that. But it is those people who are no longer having fun that are upset by it. It is interesting, though, Jim, and I'm curious to get your thoughts here and Carl's as well. Is this cohort going to stick around?
No. It's waiting for basketball.
Are they going to be with us for a while?
No. When you get the camps, when you get the camps for football, these people will move on. They'll go back to trying to figure out whether you should who do you draft first, a running back, maybe draft wide receivers. I mean, this market is looking at Carnival Cruise Line, and I think it's trying to figure out Carnival Cruise Line versus, say, Zeke. Norwegian versus, say, Carson Wentz. And so when you get that and you start getting the DraftKings back, that stock has been very hot. I think that we'll see where Carnival and Norwegian will trade, but it's a proxy. Hey, these people need something to do. I mean, can you blame them? There's no sports. This is good. Well, it's good when sports come back. But yes, David, we are all to blame. Yesterday, I told you I felt that the airlines were overvalued. Mea culpa. Kind of wrecked the game. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can only say it. Doesn't mean that it's necessarily true.
No,
but
and
we did
it's not
point out
us.
that American Airlines enterprise value was above where it was pre-COVID, given obviously all the debt they've added and the resurgence in the stock price. Not the case today, Carl, at all, as we watch significant weakness overall in the market and the airlines taking the brunt, well, not the brunt of it, but a lot of it. We'll keep an eye on the financials, too, given the Fed yesterday and the weakness they saw yesterday.
Yeah, J.P. Morgan trades
Boeing
like
down 9%.
Right.
Boeing down 9% this morning is going to weigh heavily on the Dow. Jim, but your point about the Robinhood traders, I guess, or the Point Nord traders going away, I mean, it's not like commissions are going back above zero, and it's not like you can't make these trades on your way to work on your phone.
No, but I mean, I was looking at the Robinhood, the Googling Robinhood margin call, it's skyrocketing. That's another way to measure what's going on. And now, what's interesting, of course, is you could say, well, wait a second. What are you talking about? We're talking about American. I mean, Apple's going to be down a lot. NVIDIA's going to be down a lot. Well, everything could be down. I mean, but we've had a big run. And when you listen to the employment figures, they've meant very little. Last Friday, we had another spike up. There's just been a happiness trade that has been out of sync with everything, whether it be hotspots in Arizona or whether it be unemployment or whether it be the higher price of food. So I think you just have to kind of let it come down and see whether there's anything left of the day traders after they have their margin calls.